Daoism also preaches the idea of not competing with those around you. It says on page 96 that the best man is like water because it benefits all things and does not compete with them. Essentially, it's encouraging you to be average, which again doesn't. It's society will never progress if everyone is average, and ultimately making an ideal society. Yeah. So if everyone is average, everyone will be the same. No one will stand out. Makes no sense.
Yeah, so it would never work in today's society, and that's why it's ideal, because the only way for it to work is if everyone followed it, but that will never happen because all humans...
They all have the drive to succeed and become the best.
Yeah, so humans will always have the drive to succeed, so you can't just tell someone to be average. That won't work. So that's why it will never work, because people always strive to be better. It could have worked back then, but not now, because if everyone was average, we never would have developed, our society never would have progressed, and we would be stuck in the Stone Age.
Yeah, exactly.
So, on Jainism, Jainism really doesn't have that many individual freedoms, because you're sacrificing your life for the earth and a higher power, like a belief that if you sacrifice yourself to the living things, then you'll be given a great afterlife. So Jainism is, it's probably the worst out of these three. It would never be, able to work.
Jainists are kind of taught to be, I think, vegans, it says, because I think to them maybe killing a plant or something that's not an animal is maybe less of a sin, I guess, in their religion. So they would resort to veganism, and eventually the extremists would resort to killing themselves.
But for Jainism, something that I do like is the 5 main vows of Jainism. Ahimsa, which is the vow of non-violence. Satya, which is the vow of not lying. Asteya, which is the vow of not stealing. And Brahmacharya, which is the vow of chastity. And Aprigraha, which is the vow of non-attachment. So Jainism, you're sort of living a morally correct life, but you're also, again, giving up your life for a higher power, which in some cases is seen as like a good thing, but most of the time it's just I believe that it's pretty selfish that you would rather preserve like the earth rather than live a life and preserve the life of those around you. So yeah. Alright, so I guess that's the end of our discussion. Thank you for listening.